All right, so we've had a bit of a think about what content we can use ourselves and what content we've created ourselves that might be useful for our audience. But what about other people's content? Could we still be a source for other people's content? Could that other content be useful for our audience? Well, yeah, absolutely. We ourselves can share this content as well, and to be able to provide help and assistance and aid our audience and make their lives a little bit better and a little bit easier through stuff that we could share that other people have done. Now, how do we go about doing this? Well, we could go and actually find people through hashtags on the networks that we're a part of. We could actually share other people's posts that we're connected to, and that's a really good thing because that helps build a bit of a rapport between the network. Or we could utilize something like a content curation tool. Now, a content creation tool sounds very haughty-taughty marketing. I'm well aware of that. It sounds like the sort of thing you discuss whilst you're doing brunch, darling. Yes, that's very good. I'll have the eggs Benedict whilst we discuss some content creation tools. But it's actually quite useful as well, I promise. So because here's the thing, so we're sharing these posts, but we want to make sure that the content that we are sharing is good quality content. We don't just want to be sharing anything. We're not just kind of a stream for words that the stuff that we want to share. We want to make sure that stuff we're putting out there actually will kind of get the neurons firing a little bit in our prospects' minds, and maybe even create some level of debate or discussion in your own network, to be able to kind of see yourself or allow other people to see you as a source for both good quality information and good quality points, because ultimately what we're trying to do here is we're trying to set ourselves up as a trusted advisor in someone's network, and finding salient and interesting points and sharing them with our network will only help us do that. So how do we go about doing this? Well, as I said, we can find this stuff through hashtags on LinkedIn, or going actually searching for stuff or sharing other people's content. Sure, absolutely. But we can use this content creation tool like something like Feedly, which is what I'm going to be talking about today. There are loads of different content creation tools out there. Some of them are free, some of them cost money. I like Feedly because it's free up to a point, and then there's some tools in there that you can pay for. It's not too expensive, and it can be quite useful. And I've used Feedly for a little while here, but I've created up a whole new account so that we can kind of have a look at what sort of feeds might be useful to your audience and how you can kind of populate these. So let's dive straight in here. So here we have Feedly's main dashboard. Already signed up with this, which you can sign up through your Google account, so it's dead easy to do. You can see my little Google logo at the bottom there, so yeah, we're good to go with that. And basically what you can do is to find this curated content, this good quality content, you can search for different topics across this bar here and add them to a feed that will then allow you to then check through some of these and find some articles that might be useful for your audience, and saves a whole bunch of time, like a huge amount of time. It will allow you to kind of fit this stuff into your sort of daily activities, and make sure that it's something that you can continue doing from a day-to-day or week-to-week basis. So I don't know, let's find some topics to take a look at here to show you guys what it's all about. So I don't know, it's me, so I'm going to say something like video marketing, hashtag video marketing. Great. Loading results. What else? What have we got here? Entrepreneur latest video marketing articles. That looks good to me. We'll add a new feed. It's called video marketing. Create. There we go. Should create a little one here. There we are. Video marketing there. Let's add another one as well. Let's add shaker. There we go. Cool. And then let's add another topic hashtag as well. Let's just go for actual marketing. There we go. What else? Marketing land. Keeps you updated through the day, and the social media, mobile, yada analytics and spy. Cool. That sounds good. For that, add that to video marketing feed. Cool. There we go. That should kind of get us started. So we click on the feed over here, and then basically it just comes up with a whole bunch of different posts and different blogs that might be useful for us to check out, because it's curated from the websites that we said we're interested in. Obviously, you'll tweak the sort of websites that you might find this useful for over time, and you can add these in through previous screen for a home screen there. But for the time being, this is a good example piece. So let's take a look at what a couple of articles that have come up. Web B2B marketing automation, social media video dimensions for every platform. Hey, this is pretty useful. Okay, cool. Video dimensions for every platform, what you need to know. So this fits in well because obviously I do a lot of video training. So, showing people what sort of aspect ratios and dimensions, it could be really useful to my audience actually. So let's take a look. So I'd normally read in through just a bit more detail, but for the sake of this lecture, let's have a look, see if this does the job. Facebook and Instagram stories, yeah, that's great. Instagram Square, cool, there we go. IGTV, hey, this is great, this is really good. And then different resolutions as well, love it. Okay, this is perfect. So if we had the pro version of Feedly, we'd be able to share this directly through to LinkedIn through this button here, or we can share it through Hootsuite, which is a social media planning tool, if you like. We could share it to Twitter or WordPress or something like that. For the time being, though, we're just going to copy this here and just check that this actually opens up before I post it onto LinkedIn, because I don't want that could be a bit embarrassing. But great, there we go, cool. It's loaded up, it's looking good. It's not filled with a gazillion pop-ups, so I think that could be really useful for my audience. So I'm going to go on LinkedIn, going to share a post on here, and then there we go, create a post. And then obviously I'm going to want to write something about this post. Put me on the spot right now. Ever sat there and thought, I want to post a video about that. I have no idea what dimensions should be in the dimensions the video should be. Well, now you can just take a look. Hashtag video marketing. Cool, okay, so hashtag video advertising as well, why not? And boom, so this is now posted onto my LinkedIn profile, ready for people to interact with it, to like on it, to comment with it. And really, just to sort of reiterate here, the big goal here is to be a trusted advisor, it's to be a thought leader, and it's to be known as somebody who your prospect ready audience would want to go to for knowledge and information, because they trust you, because you've actually helped them with some stuff and you've kind of bettered their lives already. So curated content can help you do this. You've got to make sure it's good quality content, as I said before, but finding that content in an easy way means that this doesn't have to be an onerous task. This can be something that you can fit into your daily or weekly behaviors, that will allow you to still be able to add value to your audience without you having to go out and create the content all the time. Obviously, you should be creating your own content. You shouldn't just post curated stuff. You should be posting actual stuff that you've done yourself. But as a general rule of thumb, maybe up to 25% of your content could be curated content, and it just helps sort of thicken out the sorts of content that you're releasing, and help people out more, and get them to see you for the the thought leader in your field that you are.